Hello my friends to a very different video than usual. Video wise, you will just see this intro and maybe the outro. During the game itself I will only be on sound, so I won't film it. Because today we are playing Soul Gambler, which is a graphic novel, so kind of like a comic book you can play. So you pretty much just click, read text and make decisions. As far as I know, there's no further gameplay. I might be wrong, I've played 9 minutes yesterday. So the big thing for me in this one is I want to read all the voices. So I have never done anything with voice acting before, but I will try with this game. So I think this game is on a mobile port, probably iPad, maybe Android, I don't know, because it has achievements, and option-wise you have absolutely no options whatsoever. You can turn the sound on and off, you can change the language, and that's it, which is horrible for a PC port. I don't care if it's a graphic novel, you should at least have resolution options. But never mind, there is no voice acting, so I'm gonna do that for the game. There's just music and the pictures, so I hope you like it. I hope I can read it successfully and not make myself look even more like an idiot than usual. So I hope you like it. This is kind of like an experiment. Also, the game is not that long. According to howlongtobeat.com, the main story is supposed to be like an hour. So yeah, if that's true, I might, if the game is good. I played 9 minutes and those 9 minutes were cool. I don't know anything beyond that. But if the game is cool and I like it in the long run, and if my reading skills hold up, I might finish this game in one big video and upload it in an hour long video or something like that. So we'll see. This was just the intro. From now on you will only hear my voice and no video, and welcome to Soul Gambler. Okay, let's hit play and start. First delete this one. Okay, we are starting Soul Gambler. Preface. In my life, nothing has ever happened. Nothing has ever changed. All days look exactly the same. I used to think I would graduate and get an exciting job in a big company, but I ended up settling on the first depressing office that accepted me. After all, no matter how mediocre it was, most of my colleagues could not even manage to get a job like this. Faust, what's the status of the reports? I'm finishing them. They should already be ready. One other thing, later in the afternoon, an HR employee will come to perform an assessment of you. Okay. I spent the afternoon dawdling, pretending that it mattered to me finishing my work. Then the HR employee arrived. I wasn't excited at all for this assessment, so I would accept any excuse in order not to finish those damn reports. Hi, you are Faust, right? The one and only. Could you fill this format for me? Sure, why not? Okay, now we have some kind of role-playing like aspects here. We have health, manipulation, intelligence, and charisma. It's probably supposed to be charisma, but never mind. How strong and healthy Faust is. Okay, we have 6 points, so let's give one here. Manipulation. Ability, Faust has to make people do what he wants. Definitely 2. Intelligence, 2. Charisma, how likable he is. Yes, 2. Go for 1 and that's it. You were born on the same day as my son. It is only a 1 in 365 chance. Not much of a coincidence. Okay, that's all I need. Thank you. As I do every day, I left work and went to the bus stop. The bus stop had even less people that day, just me and an old lady. She wore strange clothes, an awkward mix between a gypsy, a beggar, and a mad professor. It seems that your day wasn't very pleasant, boy. You could say that. I see your future. Yes, your future is promising. Let me read your future. Give me a few coins and I will reveal your future. So, here's the first decision. Sure, here it goes. Oh, sorry lady, I'm broke. Of course we're gonna give an old lady some coins because we're stupid. Sure, here it goes. She took my hand and looked at it deeply. Interesting. I see that your life does not make you happy. Your life is not a life of pain and suffering. Your life is rather boring. Nothing seems to happen. Everything looks the same. Oh? But in a very near future, I see an opportunity that could change everything. Oh, I see. Yes, here. I see that if you do not accept your destiny, something terrible will happen to you. Very scary indeed. But what is this opportunity of which you speak? A pact? The opportunity to make a pact with your inner demon and sell your soul. The soul has the power to alter the fabric of reality. Sell my soul? Okay, let's say I do this. What do I get in return? Wisdom, money, fresh fruits? I felt a sense of vertigo, and in the blink of an eye, everything around me was different. I still was at the bus stop. It was the same place, but it was in a dark and twisted version of it. It looked like something created by an artist of macabre taste. Women and money are among the most common wishes. Concerning the fresh fruits, they may also be arranged. What is this place? The place is exactly the same. What has changed is your perception of reality. Who are you? I'll be your guide. I'm here to help, advise, and comfort. What has happened? You are awake. Now you can see a reality that is beyond what meets the eye. You are one of the few chosen ones who have the privilege of possessing the power to transform your wishes into reality. This seems too good to be true. Indeed, but everything has its right price. And what you need to sacrifice to get what you want is your soul. There's no fucking way I would sell my soul. There's no need to be so dramatic. You do not need to sell the entirety of your soul. A small fraction of it is enough to make some wishes. Upon making this pact, you will be granted access to a powerful mystical being. He will be able to fulfill your wishes. Men are used to calling demon those creatures they consider evil, but this is not the case. He will only give you what you ask. It's up to you to accept, to use the energy of your soul to make wishes. You can make the pact to have access to your demon, and this will not cost you anything. However, if you accept what he offers, you will have to give up a part of your soul in exchange for your wish. I looked at my hand and realized I was holding a dagger. To make the pact, you have to make a cut in your hand. If you prefer to continue living an empty and dull life as you have been living until this day, just let the dagger fall. I closed my eyes, took a deep breath, and now I can choose again. Made the cut or left the dagger fall. I'm gonna make the cut, of course. I mean, what's the point? Otherwise, I made the cut. Oddly enough, I felt no pain. Instead of blood, a light poured from the cut on my hand, leaving a scar with a bright blue color in the palm of my hand. I felt a sense of vertigo and the bus stop was back to normal. This blue line represents your soul. The shorter the line, the less soul you have left. She startled me. I had forgotten about that awkward old lady. And what happens when my soul line ends? I die? It does not work necessarily like that. I still can't believe that this is all real. Try it out. You do want to know what happens, right? That weird woman took a mirror from her purse and showed it to me. That's a big fucking ass mirror. I was surprised when I noticed it was not my reflection I was seeing in the mirror. It was me, no doubt, but it was a different version of myself. A simpler version, more binary, made of raw desire. Your reflection will be your channel of communication between you and your inner demon. For 1% of your soul, I can make the bus arrive early. It was frightening to see that distorted version of my reflection charging a part of my soul for something so trivial. So, what is your answer? I will not waste a part of my soul with something stupid like that. Well, anyway, I'm sure there will be some opportunities. Oh my, this head of mine, I'm getting old. I'm not even at the bus stop where I needed to be. Good luck, young man. She walked away and I stayed there, waiting for the bus to arrive. That night, it took me a while to sleep. I was thinking about everything that happened that day. Nice poster. What have I done? Once again, I saw myself in a dark version of reality. I see you made the pact. I can feel the mark on you. This is creepy. I mean, look at those hands. Have you decided what will be your first wish? I have some ideas. Not yet. I have some ideas. I'm curious to see what you are going to wish. Well, first of all, I want to see you naked, but never mind. But do not tell me now. I do not want to spoil the surprise. If I might, I would like to make a small suggestion. We all want to be accepted and loved. You do not have a very appealing personality. Well, thanks, lady. Have you ever wondered how it would be to have the necessary charisma to attract even the most demanding people? For 10% of your soul, I can make you extremely charismatic. No, I like the way I am. You know best. This kind of chance could be useful. This kind of change could be useful. I think you should rest and relax. Your life will hardly be as dull as it was before. See you soon. Bye-bye. In the blink of an eye, she was gone, and I was in the real world again. It was late, and I decided to sleep. Chapter 1. The Game. It was another awful day at the office. Faust, you're falling behind in our schedule and need you to catch up immediately. Stay here until you finish everything. But what? And what happens if I don't stay? If you don't stay, you can use that new spare time to do something special, like looking for a new job. I hated the situation and I knew he wasn't bluffing. I could not afford to lose my job, not now. Okay, boss, I'll stay. Each minute took hours to pass. I was the only person there and I hadn't gotten through half of what I had to do yet. Why me? Why, you ask? Because you want to, that's why. You could transform your boss in a camel if you wanted to. I think the translation is sometimes a little off. You can transform your boss into a camel, but never mind. Small point. Or this office into your very own harem. Instead, you choose to spend your days working in a job you obviously hate. You're right, you know, I should use my new power. At least, I keep my whole soul. You're right, you know, I should use my new power. For 3% of your soul, I can finish all your work. Well, I do have to use my power sooner or later, so it might as well be now. I call it a good offer. Yeah. Deal. Get rid of those annoying reports. In a glimpse, they were gone, and my work was all finished. I could leave the office now. I got out of the office and went to the bus stop. I had lost the last bus of the night. Right now, my only option was to wait for a cab. The night is young. Why don't you go out, relax, meet new and exciting people? Let me guess. You're taking me to a place where I pay for beer with my soul, right? You're such a silly boy. I had something else in mind. There is an interesting place, a nearby pub. Why don't you go somewhere else to have fun and relax? That's not a bad idea, let's go. Night on the town. Since you are going, I think it's better to warn you. There's a special girl in this pub. There's always girls in these places, but not like this. We could say that she's your soulmate. Or one of them, at least. I don't believe in those things. There are many soulmates for each person. Meeting a soulmate is a life-changing experience. A soulmate compels you to become your true self, the very best or the very worst of your one self. Believing or not, go down this street, you will find the pub. As always, the world came back to normal and she was gone. Okay, it's decided, let's go to the pub. I found the pub and went in. It was an odd place with odd people. I went on looking for the bartender. I needed something to enhance my social skills. I stood there and tried to find out what a special girl could be. The place was crowded, pretty strange considering it was midweek. I saw many girls, but none of them really caught my attention. So I decided to stop trying to find her and have a drink. Hi fellow, what do you want to drink? Cuba Libre, rum and coke, I gotta take that. Here you go, fellow. Thanks. I kept scanning the place while I was sipping my drink, but I couldn't find any girl who looked special to me. What am I doing here? I looked at the glass and saw myself. Then my reflex appeared. For 5% of your soul, I can show you who your soulmate is. That's cheating. Nah, thanks, I can figure this one out by myself. I finished my drink and haven't seen any sign of any special girl. Hey fellow, you want another one? Yes, please. There you go. I turned to pick up my glass and I saw her. There she was. I couldn't explain it, I just knew it. She was the girl I was looking for. Seeing is believing. I could see inside her. I didn't know how, but I could see that beneath that weird looks and her cynical stare, I knew who she really was. She was my soulmate. She was the perfect match for the man I always wanted to be. The man I was destined to become. She was my soulmate. Do you know why people call Coke with rum Cuba Libre? Not really. Why? Because Coke comes from USA and rum comes from Cuba. And it was created to celebrate Cuba's independence. Where did you learn that? I saw it in a game. I never saw you here before. What's your name? Faust. Just like in Goethe's story. Funny thing, my name is there too. I'm Peg, short for Margaret. Nice to meet you, Peg. Nice to meet you too. Tell me, how did you end up here? I'd find it more interesting to know how you ended up here. I work nearby, that's why I'm always around here. That's nice to know. And what do you do? I scribble other people's skin. I am a tattoo artist. And you? I am an accountant. And do you like what you do? Not really. It's boring. Not long ago I was in the same situation you are. Doing something I didn't like just because I had to. And what did you do before? I was in the last year of law school. I left everything behind and decided to do something that could make me feel alive. And it was that easy? It was a tough decision to make. My internship paid more than what I make today. Then you understand that money is not so important and that you need less than what you thought you needed. Not everyone is as courageous as you are. Well, thanks. Tell me about you. What do you really want to do? I'm good at drawing. Maybe I could do something like that. I'll show the world. I'm good at drawing. Maybe I could do something like that with that. If you choose to take it seriously, I could try to find you a spot in the studio. I liked our chat, but I really need to go. Where do you need to go? I'm tired. I know I may not look like it, but I'm the kind of person who goes to bed early. Come on, stay a little longer. I'm really enjoying this chat with you. I really like this too, but I'm really tired and with an annoying headache. I'll see you some other day. Not going to give me a goodbye kiss? If you don't, I'll have to go with you. Okay, just a kiss and then I'll go. She got close to me and kissed me. Her kiss felt good, but a bit odd. It felt desperate. She was into me a lot more than she would let me know. Is that good enough for a goodbye? I'll catch up with you some other day. I really have to go. Bye! Will you let her go just like that? What did you want me to do? I can't force her. But she's your soulmate, even if she doesn't know it yet. This is becoming too complex. Shouldn't all this be easier? Isn't she my soulmate? It is complex because it is important. It is complex because it is fate. And with fate, things are never that simple. You could make this easier, you know. For 15% of your soul, you can have her. No, I don't want it that way. I agree, because if she's my soulmate, I'd rather work for it than cheat. I stayed there, drinking alone. Man, this is depressing. A woman dressed as if she were 20 years younger was passing right next to me. She doesn't know how to take care of a cute boy like you, but I do you? But I do know, you know? Okay, that was a strange sentence. It was obvious that she knew how to take care of a bottle of vodka. There is something in my eyeball. Here, do you see it? Can you help me? I can be really grateful. Really, really grateful. You'll see if you come with me. I'm sorry, I really have to go. I paid the bill and got out of there. Okay, this will be the end of this first episode. Because I'm reading this, it's taking a lot longer to record, so I won't be done with this game in an hour, I think. So, it's been about 20 minutes now, so that's a good place to stop. Maybe I'll make it into 2 or 3 videos, the whole game I mean. Hope you liked my reading. This is the first time I'm doing anything like this. I like the story so far. I just only used 3% of my destiny, my fate, I guess, my soul, it's my soul, right. I used 3% of my soul, and I'm gonna play more of this. I'm gonna do another video on this, because I want to see how it ends. Thank you for watching this episode to Soul Gambler, a really cool game, even if it's just reading and clicking. I don't really mind that. I don't know if you can also enhance the stats you have in the game, like the red heart, the lower right corner, which is your charisma or your intelligence, etc. But we'll see that. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Thank you again for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter. My name is Oliver here at Vienna Gamer, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.